Okay, many of times when you find yourself on the ice, it's not as picture perfect as when you're doing stationary shots. But this is the beginning of understanding your own biomechanics and the proper way of shooting. If the puck is too far out here or too far back, your job is to make sure you bring it in closer to your body so that when you're sweeping from toe to toe, which is what most NHLers do, and what happens when they sweep between toe to toe, they generate that flex, and then they're going to transfer their weight. So now you have to incorporate your lower extremity, waist down, with your upper extremity, waist up, especially with the hands. So remember, if you find yourself out too far out or too far back, you got to correct, bring it across your body, and make sure you get a good flex between toe to toe. Transfer your weight two ways. You can just pick and turn, and that's where you get that 45. Like in golf, like in baseball, like many sports. You got to plant, and you got to generate that torque. Your chest opens up, eyes on the target. You no longer care where the puck is because you know with confidence it's exactly where you want it on your blade. You do not want to open up your hands too soon. So a demonstration would be in and just transfer it. I did it with a plant transfer. As long as you generate that torque and that inertia, which is that sweeping motion to bring it across. Or you can swing it all the way through, like this. Either way, you yourselves will understand how your body works best when shooting the puck. And you're going to notice when you do rapid fires, whether it's in practice or you decide to do rapid fires, and you're just moving into it, trust me, it's not easy. Ethan does this at home, and I lean into him because sometimes you don't have that time, and you don't have that luxury. So you know you're doing your wrist shot, boom. But what happens when you gotta let it go? You're here, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. It's so quick that you have to know yourself how to reposition in order to get an effective shot off. So wrist shots are pretty stationary, correct? Any questions? Snapshots. When it comes to your release, again, you got to stay low. Chest has to be up, eye on the target. So with a snapshot, are you coming up here? No. Dragging it and letting it go. You can come up a little bit, but you don't want to come up too much. You just want a quick pop shot. So if it's here, and then you're letting it go. Here, let it go. Here, let it go. Here, let it go. And again, transfer the weight. When you get that weight transferred properly, and your chest is eye on the target, don't worry about what's next. Is it's going to go hard? Chances are we're going to get a nice rebound. Keep it low. Here, which obviously wasn't the case for me. Now one more. As far as the slap shot's concerned, Coach Peter and I, we spoke about this because we both golf and we understand what loft is. Does everyone know what loft is? It's how high you get an object. In this case, it's the ball. And when you were first starting out playing minor hockey and you were taking your slap shots, I guarantee you wanted to get the puck off the ice as high as possible, correct? Bar down, top cheese. As a result, what you would do is you would try and get it off your front foot and you would go back and get it up, right? Go back and get it up. But there's no power. You want to generate as much power. Defense specifically, keeping it low. I might not be giving the best examples right now, but I don't want you hitting the puck. Contact. Front foot. That's not your kick point. Kick point should be, correct me if I'm wrong, Coach Peter, middle, but
in order for it to be an effective slap shot, it still has to be relatively close to your body. If it's out here, trust me, you're going to be here and you're going to, right? If it's in here, right, you're going to have more contact and more control. So the closer to your body forwards, the more play you're going to have with respect to outlet passes and shots. If you're out here, you're handcuffed. It's all wrist and upper extremity. If you're in here, trust me, you can go there, you can go straight, or you can bring it in. It's all proper repetition. So again, wrist shot, transferring the weight, dragging it between toe to toe, into your body, open chest, eye on the target, plant, pivot, or a full sway through. Snapshot, drag, don't lift it off, but make sure it's in tight, so when you let it go, it's a good plant, chest, don't open up your wrist too much. Snapshot, again, in tight, not off your front foot, try and meet it halfway, bring it up, not too high, and not rounded like that. Bring it up, and then bring it down. As you're bringing it down, your chest will open, and the rest will just play out. Any questions?
Good. Excellent. So by the time we start in September on the ice, you guys are going to be lighting them up, bar down every time. By the way, bar up is not a good shot. Just want to let you know, bar up is not a good shot, okay? And by the way, new this year, in Pee Wee, a new rule. The red rectangle, it's got to be inside the red rectangle to count as a goal. Outside the rectangle doesn't count for anything, okay? Off the glass, off the post, counts for nothing, all right? In case you guys weren't sure, okay? The big red rectangle, the 4x6 rectangle. All right.